Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the key points on gaining presence and influence. Have you ever noticed how some individuals just seem to command attention? It's not about being the loudest or most extroverted person in the room. It's about cultivating a presence that draws people in and leaves a lasting impression. We're not talking about quick fixes or manipulative tactics. So if you're ready to unlock your inner charisma and make a real impact, let's get started. You walk into a room, maybe it's a party, maybe it's a job interview, maybe it's just a coffee shop. What's the vibe like? Now imagine someone else walks in. They've got this energy about them, this presence. People notice, heads turn, conversations pause. What is it about them? It's not always about looks or status. It's often something subtler, the way they carry themselves, the energy they project, the way they connect with others. This is the power of a strong presence. It's about owning your space, being comfortable in your own skin, and making others feel seen and heard. In this video, we're going to break down some key habits that can help you unlock your own magnetic presence. So, are you ready to step into your power and become the most captivating person in the room? Let's dive in. We've all been there. We watch an inspiring video, read a motivational book, and think, yes, this is it. I'm going to change my life. We get fired up with ideas, but then nothing really changes. The problem is ideas are cheap. It's easy to get excited about a concept, but without action, it's just a fleeting thought. Real transformation comes from building habits. Think about it like building a muscle. You don't get ripped by reading about weightlifting. You get ripped by hitting the gym consistently, pushing yourself, and building those neural pathways. The same goes for presence and influence. You need to turn them into daily practices, into habits that become second nature. Picture this. You're in a conversation and someone shares an opinion. Immediately you jump in with, yes, exactly, or I totally agree. Sounds harmless, right? But here's the thing. While it might seem like you're building rapport, constantly agreeing can actually make you seem less authentic. Think about the people you find truly charismatic. Do they just agree with everything everyone says? Probably not. They have their own opinions, their own unique perspectives. When you resist the urge to immediately agree, it gives you a chance to actually process what the other person is saying. It shows that you're truly listening and considering their point of view. And sometimes it even leads to more engaging conversations. Have you ever noticed how some people speak with such a captivating rhythm? It's like they're orchestrating a symphony with their words. On the other hand, we've all encountered those who speak a mile a minute, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and disengaged. The power of pacing is often underestimated, but it plays a crucial role in how you're perceived. When you speak too quickly, it can make you seem nervous, unsure of yourself, or even like you're trying to rush the interaction. Slowing down your speech, on the other hand, conveys confidence and thoughtfulness. It allows your words to land with more impact and gives your listeners time to process what you're saying. But it's not just about speed, it's also about incorporating pauses strategically. A well-placed pause can create suspense, emphasize a point, or simply give your audience a moment to catch their breath. Stories are powerful tools for engagement. In a world of constant distractions, genuine attention is a rare and precious gift. Think about the people you find truly charismatic. Do they spend the entire conversation checking their phone or talking about themselves? Or do they make you feel seen, heard, and understood? True presence is about shifting your focus from yourself to others. It's about actively listening, asking thoughtful questions, and demonstrating genuine interest in the people around you. When you give someone your undivided attention, it makes them feel valued and important. It builds trust and rapport, creating a strong foundation for connection. So put away the distractions. Make eye contact. Remember, people don't always remember what you said, but they always remember how you made them feel. Imagine listening to a speaker who jumps from one unrelated topic to another. Confusing, right? Now imagine listening to a speaker who seamlessly connects their ideas, weaving a captivating narrative that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The difference is in the connections. When you can draw links between your thoughts, experiences, and stories, you create a more engaging and memorable experience for your audience. Think of it like building a bridge. Each idea is a separate piece of land, and the connections you make are the sturdy structures that allow people to cross from one to the other. How do you create these connections? Look for common threads in your conversations. Use metaphors and analogies to relate complex ideas to something familiar. Let's face it, not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay, it's part of being human. But how you react to negativity can make all the difference in your ability to command presence and influence. When you take things personally, you give away your power. You allow the opinions of others to dictate your self-worth and emotional state. Truly influential people, on the other hand, have developed a thick skin. They understand that not everyone will agree with them, and they don't let criticism derail their confidence. This doesn't mean you should ignore feedback altogether. Constructive criticism can be valuable for growth, but it's about learning to discern between feedback that's helpful and feedback that's simply a reflection of someone else's insecurities or bad day. Imagine you're at a networking event. You see someone standing in the corner, arms crossed, avoiding eye contact. Now imagine you see someone else actively engaged in a conversation, smiling, making eye contact, and contributing to the discussion. Who are you more likely to approach? The answer is obvious. When you're actively engaged, you radiate confidence and approachability. You show that you're present, interested, and willing to connect. This applies to all aspects of life, not just networking events. Whether you're in a meeting, on a date, or simply chatting with a friend, being present and engaged makes all the difference. So put away your phone. Make eye contact. Your energy is contagious, and when you bring your A game, you elevate the entire interaction. We live in a world where it's easy to get caught up in heated debates and polarized opinions. But truly influential people understand that taking sides can often alienate more than it unites. Practicing political neutrality doesn't mean you can't have your own opinions. It simply means choosing to navigate conversations with grace and respect, even when others are eager to draw battle lines. When you refuse to be drawn into arguments, you create a safe space for dialogue. You show that you're more interested in understanding different perspectives than in proving your own point. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything you hear. It's about listening with an open mind, asking clarifying questions, and seeking common ground. Gossip. It's tempting, isn't it? That juicy tidbit about a coworker, the scandalous rumor about a celebrity. It's easy to get sucked into the vortex of negativity. But here's the thing. Gossip is like a boomerang. It always comes back to hit you. When you engage in gossip, you damage your own reputation. You signal to others that you can't be trusted and that you're more interested in tearing others down than in building them up. Truly influential people understand that their words carry weight. They choose to use their voices for good, to uplift and inspire, not to spread negativity. So the next time you're tempted to engage in gossip, resist. Change the subject. Remember, your reputation is built on the choices you make every single day. You've been working on your presence, practicing the habits we've discussed, but how do you know if it's working? It's time for some self-analysis. Think back on your recent interactions. How did people respond to you? Did they seem engaged? Did they value your opinions? Pay attention to your body language. Are you making eye contact? Are you standing tall and confident? Or are you slouching and avoiding eye contact? Your facial expressions are equally important. Are you smiling genuinely? Or do you have a resting, bored face? Self-awareness is key to growth. By taking the time to analyze your interactions, you can identify areas where you're excelling and areas where you can improve. There's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and sometimes the best way to show your confidence is to not take yourself too seriously. Self-deprecation, when used appropriately, can be a powerful tool for connection. It shows that you're comfortable in your own skin, that you don't take yourself too seriously, and that you're not afraid to laugh at yourself. Think about some of the most charismatic people you know. Do they have a good sense of humor? Can they laugh at themselves? Now, self-deprecation isn't about putting yourself down or highlighting your flaws. It's about finding the humor in everyday situations, poking fun at your quirks, and showing that you're human, just like everyone else. Implementing these habits can significantly enhance your social influence and presence in various settings. Try them out and see the impact they have on your interactions. Remember, building charisma and influence is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, practice, and a willingness to put yourself out there, but the rewards are well worth the effort. When you master the art of presence, you unlock a world of possibilities. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. For